trying to move onto the point. Still only that kill on Jake so far. It is a 6v5. Coolmat looking for the pharmacy with that self-destruct. He finds Toby. Gets taken out by Fleta though, and Raucus coming in for a bit more revenge on the Houston side. Zunba kind of standing alone here on that Diva, and that's going to be the end of the attack for Seoul.
And Muma doing what Muma has done best over the past couple of weeks, Doa. That Primal Rage came out early in that fight.
But things definitely looking a bit discombobulated for Seoul right now. Whoa! And far v far sometimes turns out that way. Fleta brought back up again, as is Clockwork. Jake still harassing those back lines. Zunba coming back to try to distract him a little bit. Seoul on the point now. We'll see what they can do. Fleta res one more time. I think that's
Clockwork got Toby
for Seoul Dynasty, and yeah, Toby falls immediately after that. They do get Muma though, so Seoul's still in this one for the moment. In fact, they're getting the kills they need.
Only two left. It's Benny and Jake on the point right now, trying to stall this out for as long as they can. Clockwork will be resurrected.
Oh, Ryujehong again! That's two in a row. He's won against Jake. Bonnie brings him back up again with the Mercy ultimate, but there's not a whole lot of members of Houston on the point right now. We're into OT already. Ryujehong finally pops that Transcendence as they try to clean it off, but no, the payload gets rolling right off the bat. And so, that'll be Seoul Dynasty. Barely. Now Miro jumps in as the dive comes through on the back line. Muma barely makes it back, but he's so low. Gets the heals in the end. Jake finds Wekied with that Riptire. We'll see if the self-destruct from Zunba can get anybody. Nope, they back off, come right back in again. And Rocket's down and back up due to the Valkyrie. Mercy ult's coming in now. Toby with his up too, and there's the Transcendence from Ryujehong. Can they grind this fight out? It's gonna be tough, and now the self-destruct from Coolmat. Seoul on the run. Zunba nearly demeched from that one, but somehow stayed in it. And they're gonna get it there.
Wow.
Whoa, that was got there in OT just in time, but Zunba demeched in the process. Valkyrie is coming in. They're gonna catch Zunba again. Can anyone get back to the payload? Ryujehong now with the Transcendence. And I don't know, man. I don't know if Seoul can grind this one out. Houston looks like they're pulling ahead in this fight, and I think they've got it.
Zunba was killed while he was re-meching after the resurrection, so that's a big tank down, and it's a slow cleanup process here, but Houston is going to hold just before point C. Only push forward. Jake is going to get a flank here. He's going to get Wekied with the mine.
And he is so good. Now he's zoning out Ryujehong as well. Going to be hard to get past that trap. There it is, destroyed. But again, the zoning is real. Zunba does get Clockwork though. So Houston losing a couple of people here. And Operation Kill Ryujehong is basically all Jake is doing. In the meantime, his team is taking the point.
Jake did a great job of getting a kill onto a DPS and then zoning out the Zenyatta.
Yeah.
Made it so it was only Miro and...
Ooh, man, Fleta got really low up in the top. Now the gun turns towards Miro, who is on his own, taking out Houston with two already. Ryujehong falls to the Primal Rage from Muma as well. Zunba charges in, but doesn't have any support. He'll go down. Toby brings Ryujehong back again. But on their own, without those tanks, there's not a whole lot they can do.
They're still going to win this fight, though, in the end. Toby used that Valkyrie to, again, bring back people who were picked off at the start of that fight.
Yep. Oh, Miro gets back just in time, and he's got his Primal Rage. I can't believe Houston wasn't able to push it through just yet. He's going to fall. That should finally do it.
Wars are won by the Outlaws at the end.
Zunba gets there. They need the rest of Seoul to show up, though, if they're going to try to stop this one. 40 seconds left for the Houston Outlaws. And the last-ditch defense by Seoul. I don't know, man. Miro back on the point. They need to get a healer there to keep him up. Dead again, and that is it. Houston will take Eichenwald.
Toby died.
EMP for Ryujehong. He's going to get everybody with that one. That was a big one.
That was a good one. Fleta going to clean it up with a big Dragon Blade 2.
Yeah, that helps.
They tried to get back onto that point. Houston
on the run, gonna try to come in from behind here. Clockwork push out that fight too. Now the Transcendence comes in from Ryujehong. They've nearly got it. He's low again. That pulse bomb could be crucial here. If he can stick a good one, he puts on the Zunba. No, it got eaten. It got eaten by Zunba's Diva.
It got eaten, and Coolmat is also going to get team back. Can Banny come in here and be the hero, resurrecting tanks?
Well, he brings Muma back up. Can he stay alive? No, Zunba's right there for the kill. And Miro just zoning everybody else out. Ryujehong decides he wants a couple kills for the stat line as well. And they may just have it. That's it. Seoul grabs 2 points with 10 seconds left on the clock.
Houston, they distracted them by using Jake on the Tracer to start things off, get the hack underneath, and then they bring everybody else from the members of Houston up onto the high ground.
Yeah, a little bit of a delay, but
it's a clean attack though. And what I love about watching the Houston today when they've been on attack, everything is so methodical.
Wiki coming up from behind. Oh, and he gets there. 3 kills. They thought it was going to come on from high, but the tire came from below. It's a tire. That's where it should come from. That Valkyrie going to be crucial for Toby. Can they get there? Oh, Zunba with the supercharger and Muma taken out. Rockus comes in with the Transcendence, but Seoul just backs away. They can wait it out. They've got time now. Ryujehong with his. Houston Outlaws in a lot of trouble, but they aren't getting the kills until Toby comes in with the resurrections on the Valkyrie. It's a brawl on the point, but that Mercy is still untouched, and that may make the difference. Ryujehong taking matters into his own robotic hands as well, and that will be it. Seoul Dynasty will tie up this series 1-1. And Boink using that sound barrier, but they haven't been able to flip it just yet. We're into OT now. Fleta waiting for that barrage. He's going to come from behind here. He may not even need it. That's a good opportunity for it. Rockus Movement going down. That's 3 for Fleta. And it looks like Seoul will be able to take this one at some point. Eventually pushing back the Outlaws. As Cool Mat falls, that will be it. And Seoul Dynasty takes about as dominant a point A. Scary orbs coming. Oh, and finally, Clockwork gets the return kill, takes out Miro as well. Toby forced to pop that Valkyrie to bring them back up again, and we're into OT. Outlaws have done it, but Seoul Dynasty will flip the point. 99-99. Houston brought it back, but can they finish it off? Zunba coming from on high. There's a self-destruct, and he's going to get Jake and the D-Mech onto Cool Mat. Seoul Dynasty trying to put this one away, and they will. That's a 2-0 onto Ilios for them, and they have taken
hairs of Fleta, and then Fleta delivers with the 4K. That was magnificent.
That was some beautiful stuff from Seoul. Jake did take out the Rip Tire coming in from Wekid, and now they're going to have to go ahead and use Toby's Mercy ultimate to try to take this point A. They do take it, though. Fleta finds Clockwork again in the Widow v Widow, and Houston brawling on the payload, but the point has already been taken. There goes Bounty, and now Houston not being shown by the Houston Outlaws. Forget that sentence. It's something anyway. Jake gets a kill on the Ryujehong. Oh, there we go. Yeah, the next one will be better, I promise. All right, Merciel coming in. Bonnie pops the Valkyrie to keep Houston in this one, and they do manage to jump on the payload here. Becky kind of cornered and brought in for the kill. So Houston do manage to stay. He wants to change all that now. Here comes the tire. Ooh, dodges the shield, goes right through them. He's going to come back again. He really wants that Zenyatta. Yeah, Rockus taken out after the Transcendence ends. Muma still has that supercharge up on the high ground.
But the payload's moving, Doa, this entire time.
Now stopped finally. Toby, though, pops that Valkyrie to keep Seoul in this one. Zunba demeched, but not demotivated as he goes in onto Cool Mat. Now Muma running away. I haven't seen Arisa run away from Pilot Diva very often, but we just saw it. And that might be enough to give Seoul a point. Looks like it will be.
And the upside to chasing down Rockus with that Rip Tire was that they couldn't actually move onto the point. There was no healing for them down there.
Problem. No, it's not. Weki gets it. Fleta brought back up by Toby, and now Houston needs to be very careful about this. No, never mind. He's dead. He's back. Mercy's confusing. Fleta's back again. Oh, and Weki, meanwhile, you thought you had to worry about the ninja, but it's a Rip Tire. You find the kills here. Can't quite do it, no. Mercy, too much healing, and Toby goes down. There goes Fleta from the Rip Tire, and Houston may have just won this fight. That payload's still moving a little bit, but I think that's where it's going to stop, Monty.
Yeah, I think you're right, Doa. All the ultimates coming down. Self-destruct is over. So is the Primal Rage, and that'll be it.
All over Seoul Dynasty right now. They really want that map 5.
Yeah, they do, and they've got plenty of time to do it. Fleta will remain on the Widowmaker. Ryujehong moves to the Zenyatta, and of course Rockus will not be playing the Bastion.
Oh no.
The payload is still moving. Zunba's in the back lines.
Now finally they jump on it. Muma trying to stay alive as long as he can, but looks like Seoul will come out on top of that fight for the time being.
Yeah, Ryujehong gonna work his way all the way up to nearly a Transcendence right now. Rockus already has his. Now we're gonna see Muma change. I think it was trying to see how much.
Right there,
that
Houston.
might be.
pushing forward. Miro defending as much as he can, but there's only so much you can do if you're 1v6. And I think, Monte Cristo, that we are going to map number 5.
Wow, at the end of that, they force the Transcendence, they force the Valkyrie. Jake's tire still finds its target before Toby can get any resurrections down. So they're able to answer some of this. Clockwork's gonna get his ultimate absorbed right there.
Fleta down as his Rockets, both supports out of the way for Houston. And it just doesn't seem like Seoul's touchable here. Fleta looking for another 1v1. Needs some healing. There it is. He finds it on the Clockwork here. We're into OT. And as Muma drops and the rest of Outlaws are pushed out, Seoul going to take a resounding victory on guard. Everybody up as they grind out this point fight. Zunba down Clockwork. Found him with the tactical visor. And they needed to use both support ultimates here. And they haven't taken the point yet.
Well, they haven't. Boyk's going to be coming back with a Valkyrie of his own, so Clockwork is going to get revived.
Whoa, Munchkin! Couple kills with that Pulse Bomb, and it's Primal Rage versus Primal Rage here as Muma buys time for his team. 80% for Houston already.
Boyk and Muma, the ones alive on the point. Muma will be the first to fall, and Boyk will be the second, so finally.
Taken out, Munchkin finishes him off. Cool Matt, though, with a couple kills coming in, gets Zimba, and Houston winning this fight handily. That may be what they need. Miro wasn't able to get much done. He is gone. And as soon as Munchkin's out of the way, they're going to take this point right back again. And that may be it for this round. Can Seoul even get there in time? Overtime ticking away. I don't think they can get there.
Zunba's going to get in.
No! Oh, he can't get there. We are going.
Yep. It was the way they were getting them out of the jump.
Muma and Jake go down. They couldn't afford that one. Here comes the Riptire right in the Graviton Surge. And that will be enough, I think, for Seoul Dynasty to barely pull this series out. That is it. Seoul Dynasty will win it. But man, Houston brought it down to the wire.
What an impressive ending to that match from Seoul.